Sherry was a waitress at the only joint in town. She had a reputation as a girl who got around. Main Street at the midnight, brand new bag of cigs, fresh one hanging from her lips, beer between her legs. She'd roll down to the river, hang with all her friends. Road goes on forever and the party never ends. Sonny was alone, a little older than the rest. He was joining the Navy, but he couldn't pass the test. So he hung around town, sold a little pot. Law got wind of Sonny one day, he got caught. But he was back in business when they let him out again. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Sonny shooting a ball at the joint where Sherry works, when some drunken out of town to put his hand up Sherry's skirt. Sonny took the pool stick, laid the drunk out on the floor, placed $1 in the tip jar, then he walked on out the door. She's running behind him, reaching for his hand. Road goes on forever and the party never ends. They jumped into his truck and Sonny jammed it down in gear. Then Sonny looked at Sherry, said, "Let's get on out of here." Stars were high above, the moon was rising in the east. Sun was setting on them when they reached Miami Beach. They got a small motel room and a pint of Bombay gin. Road goes on forever and the party never ends. They soon ran out of money, but Sonny had a plan. He knew some Cuban refugees who dealt in contraband. Sonny met the Cubans on a house right off the route, with a suitcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. The cards were on the table when the cops came busting in. Road goes on forever and the party never ends. The Cubans got the money, Sonny got the jack. He busted out the bathroom window, then he crawled right out the back. Sherry drove a pickup on the alley on the side, where some Solomon tackled Sonny and was reading him his rights. She stepped out in the alley with a single shot for 10. Road goes on forever and the party never ends. They left the lawman line when they made the getaway. Reached the Bombay motel just before the break of day. Sonny gave her all the money, then he blew a little kiss. If they ask you how this happened, say I forced you into this. She watched as his taillights disappeared around the bend. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. At midnight, just like the night before. 21 months later at the local grocery store. Sherry buys a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer. Headlines read that Sonny's going to the chair. She rolls out on the main street in her new Mercedes Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.